We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Ken Brooks gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The right fielder, Ryan McDaniel.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, George Edler.
Settling in now, George Edler. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Hey, you know, D-Row, RBIs don't tell the entire story, but this guy's second in the league right now in runs batted in. He's a pretty good offensive player.
Well, I want to write the next chapter to that story, Dan, because if I'm second in RBIs right now, I'm feeling pretty frisky about my season.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Ricky Marchand. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. And that's over. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the stretch. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Edler, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in, Jeremy Pitts. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball.
Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Quentin Broadway. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is on the ground over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Polar Bears lead it 1-0. Dwayne Klieg, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in, David Robbins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Robbins.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now for the O's, Adam Hazley. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Kurt Mateo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Mateo enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Sito Nakajima.
Sito Nakajima.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Tom Wood, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to the right, reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Brock Barreto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Randy Sneed, comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Tim Donald will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Donald. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Elmer Veras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. There's 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Colin Watney, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Colin Watney.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Nope,
and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan McDaniel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, George Edler, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1
Bases
strike.
are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Mark Bolich. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Mark Bolich.
Now here's the pitch. The pitch. That misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Barry Drew. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Soft grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Saul Blanco.
Now to the plate, Saul Blanco, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Marchand. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ricky Marchand.
He's set. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Jeremy Pitts earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Yeah.
3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Popped him up. Blanco shading to his right. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin Broadway. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So now to the plate, Sito Nakajima, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Dylan Cease answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tom Wood will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping in now, Brock Barreto. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 198th of his career, as they extend the lead to 5-0. Standing in now, Colin Watney, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Syracuse is out in front 5-0. Now at the plate, David Robbins. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDaniel is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Adam Hazley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Mateo. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, George Edler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Ricky Marchand. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Left center, base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball one. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Chris Paddock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Paddock.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway.
Quinton.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it different.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Syracuse leads it 7-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Randy Lee.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Randy Sneed will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And that's the first out. For the plate now is the designated hitter. Tim Donald comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Wood has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Into the box. Elmer Veras 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Sito Nakajima.
Sito Nakajima.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready to take his hacks again, Tom Wood, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Brock Barreto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Colin Watney, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. At the plate, Mark Bolich will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Barry Drew will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Barry Drew. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside. Two and 0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So digging in now, Saul Blanco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Ball, that's
3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Full count, 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan McDaniel.
The right fielder, Ryan
Here's the pitch.
McDaniel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, George Edler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ricky Marchand. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. While the throw pulls him off the bag. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out here and a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Syracuse leads this one 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, David Robbins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kurt Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now, Randy Sneed, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Striding forward now is the DH, Sito Nakajima.
The designated hitter, Sito Nakajima.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Tom Wood. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hazley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 0.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brock Barreto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate, Colin Watney. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Donald.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now, Elmer Veras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Mark Bolich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Broadway will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Stepping up now, Ryan McDaniel.
The right fielder, Ryan McDaniel.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Blanco over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, George Edler. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Three and one now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Ready for another chance, Ricky Marchand. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Chris Haskett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chris Haskett.
At the plate, Jeremy Hitz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Haskett benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. the 1-0. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Syracuse is on top here, 10-0. Digging in once again, Barry Drew starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Blanco.
Standing in, Saul Blanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Pitts is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Robbins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Polar Bears have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Polar Bears earn their 109th win, best in the division. Dwayne Puig earns win number 15 on the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Ken Brooks couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.